Hey folks, wow, week 3, and well, here's kind of a little lecture to get you going for what we're going to be doing this week. So this whole topic so far has been molarity, and if I have something like 3.4 m NaCl, and the reason I'm doing this is I saw it on the quiz and on multiple problem sets. This thing has to get turned into a bracket. Okay, watch what I do. You have option 1, 3.4 moles NaCl and 1 liter on the top, or it can be on its head, 3.4 moles NaCl on the bottom. Now you see that? Moles. I have been seeing lots of people putting an M there. It's not. It's moles. And the reason you got to have moles is because that's how dimensional analysis works. Because the next bracket over the moles will have to cancel. So something to think about that. Anyway, we have been doing M at the end, and that had the funny last bracket 1 over volume, and we have been doing M in the middle, and that one's a little more challenging because that's where you actually see something like 3.4 m in the middle of the problem, and then you have to turn it into a bracket and make sure you use the bracket correctly. Wow. Guess what we're going to do? We're going to combine the two together. I'm sorry. Yeah, we're going to use both of them to do dilutions. And what I'm going to be showing you right now, I call it the super important dilution equation. I named it that. Yeah. All right, here we go. I'm going to write it down. You ready? And you should write this down. Okay, how did that go? It actually goes like this. Old volume, so far so good, multiplied by old molarity, multiplied by, okay, it's getting a little crazy, 1 over a new volume, spits out a new molarity. So, oh dear, you can't see what I wrote. There we go. How's that? Write that down. And I'll scan these notes in, by the way, and put them up there so you can see them. And if you think of it, this part here, this is kind of the M in the middle part, and this is kind of the M at the end part. So that's pretty crazy. I'm going to pause this mini movie and collect my thoughts so that we can practice a problem after this. And now that I've discovered the pause button, my life just got better. So I'm pausing right now. Okay, we're back. My thoughts are all collected. Let's just do a problem. So let's call this one 25 mils of a 0.25 molar solution of NaCl. Now watch this. Is diluted. And if you see the words is diluted, you're going to realize it is a super important dilution equation kind of problem, and you're going to have to do the tricks that I'm about to show you. Is diluted to, I don't know, 125 mils. What is the new molarity? Well, make sure I don't accidentally cut this off. Okay. Well, that's the key, is diluted. So that means I'm going to take that super important dilution equation and just put everything in the right spot, and it works. It's great. So it went like this. Old volume, I'm using just a V there, kind of a shorthand, and then old molarity, there's the M, 1 over new volume equals new molarity. All right? Okay. No, this is where chemistry gets fun, just in case you're wondering. You got to read through it. There's lots of numbers floating around here, isn't there? It's like, I don't know. Well, you got to figure out which one's which. So, 25 mils. Is that the new volume or the old one? It's the old one. Please say yes. Watch what I do. 0.025 liters. I automatically zap it into liters. We're pretty good at that. Okay, old molarity. Ooh, look at that. There it is. Now, I have to unpack this, and I have seen some pretty creative ways of doing this. See that L? Liters there. So I gotta have liters there. And see that M? It's like 0.25 M. This is how you unpack it. 0.25 moles NaCl. Put 1 from the liter. You see how I did that? So I got an M up here, but it better be moles there. All right, now keep on. Is diluted to. Well, I gotta find the new volume. Where's the new volume in all this? Well, it's right there. It is diluted to 125 mils. And yes, it is a 1 at the top because it actually is a funny last bracket. New volume, make sure you do it in liters. 0.125 liters. Popped everything into the right spot. And I get my calculator out. Make sure you can see the numbers that I'm popping in. Isn't this great? All right, anyway. Okay, here we go. 0.025 times 0.25 divided by 0.125. Da-da-da. Now I'm gonna keep it. Well, this one's technically a 2 in, 2 out, so that's how we're going to do this. 0.050. Now let's look at how are units canceling here. Like, well, what's going on? Well, the liters cancels with the liters. They're gone. But look at this. This moles does not cancel with liters, and it shouldn't, because I want the final answer to be molarity. Molarity is a ratio. So, in fact, this M here and that L, that turns back into an M, kind of repack it back together, and then NaCl. So that is the first kind of super important dilution equation kind of problem, and I'm going to actually be making another mini movie where we're going to practice some other ones like this. There are going to be practice problems, and don't hand them in at 5:45 on Thursday. Number one, you're probably going to run out of time. It's going to lock you out, and don't even bother sending me your files at 6:02 or something like that over email. And number three, if you get it in early, I'm happy to do correction rounds. And if something isn't working, I'll give you a hint, and we bounce it back and forth. And then by the time you get it in on Thursday, it's all perfect, and then the quiz on Friday goes great. So there is a pattern going on here. Please buy into it, guys. Okay. Anyway, that's that, and I will do another one shortly. Bye!